Have you ever been scammed while traveling? It's an unfortunate reality that tourists often become targets for crafty scams. From the bustling streets of Paris to the tranquil beaches of Thailand, no destination is completely free of these deceptive practices. It's crucial to be aware and prepared, as these scams are prevalent across the globe. But don't worry, we're here to help you navigate these murky waters. So, stay tuned as we dive into some of the most unusual scams you might encounter while abroad. Europe, with its rich history and stunning landscapes, also holds a few surprises for unsuspecting tourists. Among these surprises are some ingenious, if not exactly ethical, scams. First up, we have the broken camera scam. This one often unfolds in popular tourist hotspots in France and Italy. Here's how it works. A seemingly friendly stranger approaches you asking if you could take a photo of them with their camera, but oh no. You accidentally drop the camera and it breaks, or so they make it seem. They demand compensation for the broken camera, but in reality the camera was already broken to begin with. Next, let's talk about the friendship bracelet. This one is a common scam near tourist landmarks in Paris. A friendly person approaches you, starts a casual conversation, and before you know it, they've tied a friendship bracelet around your wrist. Then they demand payment for it. If you refuse, they create a scene, banking on your embarrassment to make you pay up. Moving on, we have the ring scam, especially common around the Montmartre area in Paris. Someone will find a gold ring on the ground near you, ask if it's yours, and when you say no, they'll offer to sell it to you. The catch? The ring is worthless. Lastly, we have the spilled liquid scam. This scam is quite prevalent in Spain and Italy. A stranger will accidentally spill something on you. While you're distracted, cleaning up the mess, they or an accomplice will pick your pocket or snatch your bag. These scams prey on the kindness and distraction of tourists. But now that you're aware, you can prepare. Keep your belongings secure. Be wary of overly friendly strangers, and remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So next time you're in Europe, remember to watch out for these scams. Asia, a continent of diverse cultures and experiences, has its own set of scams. Let's start with the fake police officer scam, particularly common in Bangkok, Thailand. Here, you might encounter individuals claiming to be police officers, who will try to fine you for a non-existent violation. They might even display a badge, but don't get fooled. Real officers seldom approach tourists unless they're called for. Then there's the closed hotel trick, often seen in India and Southeast Asian countries like Thailand. In this scam, a friendly local or taxi driver will tell you that the hotel you've booked is closed or overbooked. Instead, they'll take you to their friend's place, where you'll be charged exorbitantly for subpar accommodation. Next, we have the dropped wallet scam, notably prevalent in Japan and South Korea. In this scam, a passerby will drop a wallet near you. When you pick it up, they'll accuse you of theft and demand compensation. The best defense? Don't pick up anything that's not yours. Let's move on to the scooter scam, reported in Vietnam and Thailand. Here, rental companies will claim you've damaged their scooter and demand an inflated repair cost. Before renting any vehicle, always take detailed pictures of it as proof of its condition. Now, let's talk about the counterfeit money scam, reported in Vietnam and Cambodia. In this scam, vendors or taxi drivers will switch your real notes with counterfeit ones and then accuse you of giving them fake money. To avoid this, familiarize yourself with the local currency and always keep an eye on your cash during transactions. Finally, we have the art student scam, well known in China. Here, friendly students will invite you to their art exhibition and pressure you into buying overpriced artwork. Remember, it's okay to say no and walk away. Keep these scams in mind when you plan your next trip to Asia. You may never encounter these scams, but staying informed can help you keep your travel experience positive and scam-free. The Americas, while known for their vibrant cities and beautiful landscapes, also have some scams to watch out for. Let's start with the fake takeaway menus. This scam is prevalent in various bustling US cities, especially those with a high concentration of hotels. Con artists will slide counterfeit menus under hotel room doors, luring the unsuspecting travelers into ordering food. After providing their credit card information over the phone, the food never arrives, and their information is used for fraudulent activities. Next up, we have the bird poop scam. This one is particularly famous in Argentina, specifically in Buenos Aires. Here, a scammer splatters a substance that resembles bird droppings onto an unsuspecting tourist. As the tourist is distracted, trying to clean up, an accomplice swoops in to snatch any valuables left unattended. Let's move on to the fake front desk call scam, which is common in the USA, particularly in large hotel chains. In the dead of night, you might receive a call from someone claiming to be the front desk, stating there's a problem with your credit card and they need to confirm the details. Sleepy and disoriented, you might give away your card information only to realize the next morning that you've been scammed. Lastly, we have the child beggar scam, which can be encountered in various South American countries. Children, often appearing malnourished and dirty, approach tourists begging for money. While your heart might ache for them, be aware that this is often a ploy run by adults exploiting these children. The money rarely goes to help the child, instead lining the pockets of unscrupulous adults. As unsettling as these scams might be, it's important to remember that they represent a small fraction of experiences awaiting you in the Americas. Most locals are honest and welcoming, eager to share the beauty of their homelands with visitors. However, being aware of these scams can help you avoid falling victim to them and ensure your travels are filled with only positive experiences. Remember, awareness is your best defense when traveling in the Americas. Elsewhere in the world, there are other unique scams to be wary of. Imagine this, you're in a bustling bazaar in Turkey or Egypt. A local approaches, striking up a friendly conversation. This is the over-friendly local scam. Their aim is to guide you to their friend's shop or restaurant where you're pressured into making overpriced purchases. The friendly local then gets a commission. It's a scam as old as time, but it still works because we all appreciate a friendly face when we're in unfamiliar territory. Next up, we have the Lucky Charm seller scam, which is prevalent in Greece, especially around the historical sites in Athens. Here, sellers approach you with what they claim to be lucky charms. They insist that these trinkets will bring good luck or ward off evil. The catch? They're grossly overpriced and often fake. Then we have the false guide scam. This one is particularly common around the pyramids and historical sites in Egypt. A seemingly knowledgeable local offers to guide you around, sharing interesting tidbits about the place. However, at the end of the tour, they demand an exorbitant fee, often leaving tourists in a tricky situation. Our last scam for today is the beach gear rental scam. Reported in Italy and some Caribbean destinations. Here you rent beach gear, like umbrellas, chairs, or water sports equipment from a vendor. However, when you return the gear, they claim it's damaged or lost and demand a hefty compensation. The trick here? They had given you already damaged or marked gear, making it nearly impossible for you to prove your innocence. In these scams, the perpetrators rely on the tourists' unfamiliarity with local customs and their natural tendency to trust. So the best defense against these scams is awareness and vigilance. Ask for prices up front, verify claims, and, when in doubt, walk away. So, no matter where you are in the world, always be vigilant. Traveling is an exciting experience, but it's important to stay safe and be aware of potential scams. As we've journeyed across the globe today, we've uncovered a myriad of scams from the popular European destinations like France, Italy, and Spain, to the enchanting streets of Bangkok, Mexico, and Southeast Asia. Subscribe, or I'll start singing, and trust me, you don't want that. Save your ears and click that button. We've ventured into the bustling cities of the United States and discovered trickeries in the historical landscapes of Egypt and Turkey. From the broken camera scam in Europe, the over-friendly local in Turkey and Egypt, to the counterfeit money scam in Vietnam and Cambodia, each plot is unique yet shares a common thread: the intention to deceive unsuspecting travelers. Let's not forget our journey through Greece, where the lucky charm sellers lurk near tourist spots, or the art student scam in China's Beijing and Shanghai. We've also had a glimpse of the scooter scam in Vietnam and Thailand, and the false guide scam in Egypt's historical sites. We've seen how these scams operate, and the key takeaway here is to stay alert. Never let your guard down, even in the most serene and picturesque locations. Understand that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Be skeptical of overly friendly strangers and always double-check any information provided to you. In conclusion, as we revel in the beauty and thrill of new destinations, let's not forget to protect ourselves from potential scams. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay safe and make the most of your travels. This is Cassie and Jonathan signing off from Expat Freedom Trail. Be happy, stay healthy, and forever live free.